welcome back to FDN News. I'm your host, Sadie Sondag. For our top story tonight, we have breaking news. Student leaders have reported that the university plans to reopen Hardy Hall for the fall 2023 semester. FDN's Timothy Fleming has been following the story all week. He joins us live in the newsroom with the latest.
Hardy Hall was one of the most beloved dorms on campus. That is, until it was shut down in the fall of 2019 for the hub to undergo renovation. It was later used as a quarantine zone for students with COVID-19. Now, students are reporting that 2 students have been chosen for the RA position on the first floor. The news is receiving some mixed reactions from the student body.
So I got quarantined in Hardy last spring. Hardy was very dirty and very gross, and there were a couple bugs and everything was covered in dirt. But other than that, it was okay.
I know that a lot of people are very excited about Hardy opening up.
I'm kind of indifferent to Hardy opening back up. I don't really care. I just never want to live there, so I'm okay if other people do.
So it's gonna be fun having Wright Hall's sister floor open, because now we can build more of a community.
RAs for Hardy Hall have been picked out, according to the students who know them.
The first floor is gonna be opened up, and that's it, really.
However, student life is hesitant to say anything definitive just yet.
It's still a possibility. We know enrollment is going to be up, at least that's the hope. And so you may see some people going in and out of there pretty frequently over the next couple of weeks. And so we're just exploring different possibilities with that. And Hardy Hall is one of the higher possibilities of that opportunity.
We have yet to receive official confirmation from the university on the status of Hardy reopening next year. Live in the newsroom, Timothy Fleming, FDN News.
The Center for Spiritual Formation is in the hiring process after a sudden resignation. On February 17th, Huntington leaders alerted the campus that Vice President of Spiritual Formation, Arthur Wilson, resigned. Reverend Wilson served many roles at HU, along with being the director of the Horizon Leadership Program. In this period of transition, Dr. Luke Fetters will oversee the Center of Spiritual Formation, along with the help of Mark Vincetti. Vincetti worked closely with Wilson, but said he doesn't know the reason for Wilson's resignation.
I think what's really important for people to know, students to know, is that the Center for Spiritual Formation and Intercultural Enrichment, we're here for them, right? And so come down to Livingston Basement.
If you have any questions regarding the Center for Spiritual Formation, you can contact Faith Sprunger at fsprunger@huntington.edu. Huntington's men's basketball season has come to an end. Yesterday, the team traveled to Alexandria, Louisiana. As the #1 seed, they struggled to find any rhythm against the U-Pike Bears. They start the second half. The Foresters led 31-28, but it wasn't a long lead until the Bears tied it up. Zach Goodline held the most scores in the game, but the Foresters would eventually fall to the Bears 71-66. HU wraps up the year with an overall record of 24-8. 2 U.S. citizens have been found dead after being kidnapped in Mexico last Friday. Officials say they were targeted by mistake. On Friday, 4 Americans reportedly went to Mexico for medical treatment when they got lost. After they got in a car crash, officials say they were assaulted and then kidnapped at gunpoint. Yesterday, 2 were found dead and the other 2 have been found alive. The 2 survivors have returned to America and were taken to a hospital for treatment. Police have taken 1 person into custody in connection to the kidnapping. And finally, it's a winter sport like you haven't seen before. The Colorado mountain town of Leadville hosted its annual Ski Joying and Crystal Carnival this past weekend. Joy involves someone riding a horse down a snowy street at high speed. But they're not alone. Behind them, attached by a rope, is a skier. That skier has to grab rings along the way, while also navigating 8-foot jumps. Some skiers even reached speeds of 40 miles per hour as they were pulled by horses. That is all we have for today. Thank you for joining us on FDN News. We will see you next week.